Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the VNR Moo-V podcast. Yeah, that's right. She is V, I am R, and we've got our episode is we're talking about probably one of the biggest film franchises if you really think about it. But as per usual, there's some banter at the start of the episode. So V, what are we talking about?
Black Panther.
Before that, we've got to do the banter.
Banter.
Yeah, have we talked shit before? Before we delve into the meat of the matter, the actual subject of the episode.
Wasn't it? What's the episode? The episode, the banter.
Yeah, banter. Where we just talk for a few minutes before the episode.
Oh, sorry. Can't believe Kevin Feige passed away.
Kevin Feige passed away?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, that's well, who's gonna run Marvel now?
Yeah. Pardon? Who run Marvel?
I mean, if Kevin Feige has died, then who's?
Well, not Kevin Conway.
It's terrible that I made that joke.
Yes.
I mean, Kevin Conway, the voice of Batman for many, he's not, he's not really the Batman I grew up with, but he was there, and I saw his performances here and there, and having watched the animated series a few years ago, I totally understand why everybody says he's the best Batman. He's undeniably great.
I grew up with that 90s Batman.
I
grew up with when I was a child.
Yeah, unfortunately, I
still got some episodes. I still got the classic DVDs, like the classic ones.
And unfortunately, it kind of went zipped by me. I mean, I did catch his performance here and there, like in Justice League, but I didn't really.
He did so also for interrupting her. He also did a lot of appearances as Batman in the Arrowverse.
Yeah.
Crossover.
Wasn't it in on Supergirl?
Yeah, something like that. Yes, they did like a multi-universe crisis of Infinity Earth.
Yeah, let's have a moment for Kevin Conroy.
Yes.
Because that was probably long enough.
Yes, it was.
Okay, so V is also taking up Dungeons and Dragons. How are you liking the game?
I played it for the first time. I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Okay, yeah.
I had sex with a female character. My female was a character. And my
Wait, what was your character female?
Yes, and having sex with another female.
Okay, yeah, that's
with another character female. So
it's very interesting.
It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I ought to get into that as well. We'll see.
Yes.
We'll see what happens, but it's time for us. Let's. I think there was enough banter, so let's just get into the subject now, and the subject is this guy right here, the Marvel Cinematic Universe's protector of Wakanda.
Yes.
T'Challa, the Black Panther.
Yes.
Before we because we're going to talk about his movie appearances, most of them, the Black Panther movies, and
it's sad.
Well, let's we'll get to that.
Yes.
But before we do that, I figure it's fine if we talk about the film and the comic book character a little bit. So because I'm just gonna read from the Wikipedia page for a little bit. Black Panther is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. The character was created by writer-editor Stan Lee and artist co-plotter Jack Kirby. The character first appeared in Fantastic Four number 52 in the Silver Age of comic books. Black Panther's real name is T'Challa, and he is depicted as the king and protector of the fictional African nation of Wakanda. Let's go down further a little bit. Black Panther is the first superhero of African descent in mainstream American comics, having debuted years before early black superheroes such as Marvel Comics' The Falcon, Luke Cage, and Blade, or DC Comics' Jon Stewart in the role of Green Lantern. So yeah, that's a it's pretty that's a pretty important character in the realm of comic books.
Yeah.
Even though we're talking about the movies, I think it was important to it provide a little bit of context from the comic books.
Yes.
Do you know much about Black Panther from the comics?
I know much more. I know that. I do know more because he was in the comics. Him and Storm had a baby together.
Oh.
They were lovers in the comics.
Oh man, we'll never get to see that in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No, they were lovers.
Oh, that is, what could have been if Chadwick Boseman just lived a little bit longer.
Yes. Do you know that guy who got banished to the north, to the winter? You know that guy who got banished. The tribe into the not banished, but
M'Baku.
Yeah, he's meant to be like a black. He's a Black Panther villain in the comics.
Oh, and they
yes.
So they retooled him into a more. Maybe we should leave that for when we're actually talking about the movie, because that is pretty.
Probably
is interesting.
If Chad Bose what's his name again?
Chadwick Boseman.
If Chadwick Boseman was alive still, they could have made him a villain in the second film, but we don't know. Could we?
I mean, who knows what?
They're done.
I mean, who knows what they would have done with the sequel?
Yes.
Either, because
but,
when your lead star dies and you don't feel you're at liberty to recast them, it's gonna change pretty much everything. So, that having been said, I guess I think we'd
yes.
I think we'd start by talking not about the first Black Panther movie, but Black Panther's debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because this image.
Yes.
Do you know what the context of this image?
From Civil War.
Yes, exactly.
Civil War.
So I figured we'd start with Civil War, because that was Black Panther's debut in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Technically, if you want to get technical, you could say that Wakanda was mentioned.
Was in Age of Ultron.
Was mentioned in Age of Ultron. They hadn't actually appeared just yet.
No, but
I think
did.
Well, yeah, that is true. I think Age of Ultron is actually underrated now that I've last time I watched it.
Yeah.
Or rather rewatched it, because I rewatched all the Marvel movies up at that point back in 2020.
Do you know they got 30 combined? They got over 30 now, or 31 or 32 now.
What do you
of Marvel of shows and / films?
Well, I've only seen most of the films.
Yes.
I still haven't seen Eternals.
I don't want to watch it.
I gotta get into that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should actually do a commentary on it. I mean, we haven't done about commentaries for so long.
No, we haven't done one.
Yeah, well,
like a movie.
Well, we did fucking Van Helsing, but we haven't done much afterwards.
Those.
But anyway, let's talk about Black Panther in Civil War. So, I guess we talk about his role.
Yes.
He debuts as the Prince of Wakanda and accompanies his father, King T'Chaka, at the United Nations, where his father is accidentally killed, I believe. I don't think he was the main target.
No, was he? Because the back was brainwashed by Hydra.
I know the backstory. So anyway,
yes.
Yeah, so T'Challa decides to avenge his father T'Chaka, and dons the Black Panther suit And, you know...
That's the first appearance of Spider-Man as well. Civil War.
Yeah, but let's keep this let's keep this on fucking...
on
T'Challa. So, and, yeah, you know, he runs around, chases after Bucky, intent on killing him.
Yeah, but I never did.
Yeah, that's true. It turns out he's actually, like, a real
Yes,
softie.
and they save him. He actually made him like a vibranium armor.
Yeah, and he shows mercy on Zemo.
Yes.
Even though he found out he's actually responsible for the death of his father. And he takes Captain America and the Winter Soldier back to Wakanda as refugees.
Yeah, and leave the White Wolf. He becomes the White Wolf.
Yeah. So, you know, having said all that, what did you think of Black Panther in Civil War?
I enjoyed it. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a long time to see Civil War, but I still know what happened. I love it. But I was really excited for Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say Black Panther stole the show, but he was memorable.
Yeah, he was.
Like, he made an impression.
Yes, he did.
And Chadwick Boseman, you know, he played the role really
perfectly,
well.
Yes.
Yeah, in fact, Civil War might actually be my favorite portrayal of Black Panther.
Yeah.
You know, how he's portrayed as more vengeful and more kind of like, you know, dismissive. How he's like I don't remember who he's speaking to, but you know, he's just like, I don't care.
Yes.
Like, who was that? Was that against Hawkeye?
I think so.
Oh, so what does Hawkeye say?
I'm not too sure.
Okay, I'm gonna look up the see if I can find the transcript.
Yeah, I can't like. I still remember the movie, like bits and pieces, not like the whole thing. But no, I know the plot of it though.
Let's see if we can.
But they should have made on a crossbone.
See if we can find the context.
Yes. Hawkeye, yes.
Yeah, it was Hawkeye.
Yeah.
So it looks like it goes.
Have we met?
We haven't met. I'm Clint. I don't care.
Because, and then Clint, give it to me.
Clint, give it to me.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not going to say my African accent is much better than yours. I mean, it's probably. I mean, I'm probably unintentionally offending a lot of Africans with my awful accent, but you know, I'm trying. Please forgive me.
Yes.
So, anything else you want to say about the fucking his role in Civil War?
Yes.
Because I think he is I think his opening action scene where he's chasing them through the city into the tent tunnel.
Yeah, that was good though, the action scene. Like
I do think it had too much shaky cam and too many
like
too
the
many
car
cuts.
scene.
Yeah, it
the
was.
car scene was good.
You know, but you know, whatever. Civil War is still probably one of the best Marvel movies.
It's one of my favorites because of Spider-Man. That's it.
Oh yeah, I mean, even though Black Panther,
yes.
You know, even though he makes an impression, Spider-Man is really who stole the show.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, Black Panther, but not to put you down, because you you know, that was a hell of a debut in its own right, and you know, you were probably perfectly cast.
Yes,
with Chadwick Boseman.
Yes,
who apparently. Chadwick Boseman was a Christian, and he actually prayed to get the role of
Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Yes, that's really good.
Yeah, and apparently he got a call back the day after he prayed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm an atheist, but you know, if he found that
he would no replacing Black Panther. I
mean, if he found that, you know, affirming of his faith, all the power to him. No one should be able to take that away from him.
Yes.
Anyway, what were you saying as I keep kind of interrupting you?
It's a good. He was no longer replaced Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther character as T'Challa. No one can replace him.
I mean, that's probably something they were very much aware of when So anyway, so I think it's time.
Like any multi-universe and all that in Marvel MCU, Chad Boseman is my favorite.
Okay, cool. So let's. I think it's time to get to the next subject, and because Civil War was released in 2016, and 2 years later, Black Panther
2008.
got his actual got his own movie.
Yes.
Here. Now, this movie, I mean, what can be said about it?
I love the trailer, but the movie was.
Hold on. Before we actually talk about the movie, let's talk about, I guess, what it represented, because this movie was released. It was a huge cultural phenomenon. Yes, it was. Like, huge. It was seen as, it was obviously a huge box office success.
African-American,
critical acclaim. Yeah, and yes, it was seen as, like, a a landmark in the film, in the world of, like, superheroes with, black leads. I mean, it looks like, most everybody on this poster is black. I mean, you've got
except for one.
I think two actually, because you've got both of the Tolkien guys. Speaking of which, because Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis were both white and starred in adaptations of Tolkien.
Yes.
They were affectionately referred to on set as the Tolkien white guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of a phrase on the term Tolkien black guy.
Yes. That's why they were on Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Martin Freeman portrayed Bilbo and
really?
Yeah.
Bilbo.
You didn't know that?
Is it the older guy?
The Hobbit. He portrays Bilbo in The Hobbit.
Yeah, the old one, like Frodo's uncle.
Yeah, Frodo's uncle.
Yes.
But the younger version portrayed in The
Hobbit. Oh, in The Hobbit. I see. I didn't fucking realise.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, wow. And obviously Andy Serkis portrays Gollum.
Oh, yes, I know that. Because I see the CGI.
Splashes and splashes, precious.
How does he do that? How does he do that? My voice is already really tired.
I know.
Man, I'm getting old. I used to be able to do that for, like, a lot longer.
I know.
Where's my water?
Mm-hmm.
Watashi no mizu wa doko desu ka?
Yes.
Anyway. But yeah, there's a bit more to talk about this. There are stories about, apparently this was, like, the most seen movie where it was... where in majority black cities and towns. I've heard stories of people like going into going to screenings of the movie wearing old African garb, something called like I'm not going to try and say it because I have no idea if what I'm saying is correct.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure what I'm saying is correct, but I'm not sure if the words I'm using are right. I don't want to try and say the names of these African garbs and get them wrong.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure no one's going to accuse me of being racist if I do that, but I just don't want to make a fool of myself.
Yeah.
What else is there to say about it? It became the first superhero movie to be nominated for Best Picture of the Academy Awards.
I love the trailer.
The
first official trailer. The song, the remix of two songs was amazing.
Oh yeah, well, one thing that can be said about Black Panther, above every other Marvel movie is the score.
Yes.
I mean, the score is really distinctive. And those African drums, the African chanting.
The speed.
Yeah, you listen.
The fight scene. The road race, sorry.
I'm just talking about the score.
Yes.
Like, you listen to a Black Panther score, you're not going to mistake it for, like, Guardians of the Galaxy or Doctor Strange. It's Black Panther.
I got some news, but do you know James Gunn?
Yeah. So
he's actually the, like, Kevin Feige of DC Studios. Of James Gunn there. He's like James Gunn's now with DC, but Kevin Feige, but with Marvel Studios, but with Kevin James Gunn, yeah.
I think I knew that. So let's see if he can actually steer the DC extended universe into a better direction.
Yes.
Because the DC extended universe put out maybe like 2 good movies, three of you being generous.
If I haven't seen like Black Adam.
That's right. I haven't seen Black Adam.
Yes, I mean.
Well, I thought you had.
Also, post-credit scene.
Oh, okay. Well, let's never mind that. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, we've talked about Black Panther 2018 as a cultural landmark.
Yes.
And that's all well and good, but Black Panther isn't just a cultural I guess artifact. It's also a movie, and movies though for all of what you want to say about representation and
yes.
Significant and cultural significance,
yes.
none of that actually makes a good movie. A movie can only be good in addition to that. It can't be good because of that. That having been said, what do you think of Black Panther as a movie?
The movie. First time I saw it was actually quite good, but I saw like 5 times, or had I lost count, back in 2018, it was so boring.
Okay.
We'll know what we watch again.
Okay, now as
except for this podcast, but I would.
Okay, now as for me, the first time I saw it, I was not impressed. I thought it was uninteresting, and I'm comfortable in saying that this is the Marvel Cinematic Universe's most...
Didn't feel like it.
Pardon?
Didn't feel like it was a Marvel movie.
Actually
the second one.
Well, we'll put a pin in that. We'll get to that. We can talk about that in a moment. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, I think this is Marvel. I thought the movie was boring, and I'm confident in saying that I think this is Marvel's most overrated film.
Yeah. I
do not think it's Best Picture worthy.
Yeah.
Not in the slightest. And I don't end up, having, since the only one superhero movie was nominated in one of the main big Oscar categories before this, and that was Logan for best adapted screenplay.
Yeah.
Not for Best Picture.
No.
Which I'm not going to say that Black Panther was given the nomination just because of its cultural significance, and the Academy didn't want to seem out of touch.
Yeah.
But I can't feel like this. It's kind. I think it's suspicious to say the least. But once again, if you're black and this movie meant a lot to you, fair enough.
Yes.
No one should be able to take that away from you. Not even, especially not to white people.
Yes, but like you like the movie, you don't. You don't.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to defend that. It's
yes.
Just if we're respecting your opinion, or we're respecting your feeling towards this movie, so
yes.
we're gonna demand that you respect our opinion about this movie, just as a movie. We're not gonna say that this. We're not gonna say this isn't a cultural landmark, because it pretty much is. There's no meaningful way to debate that.
It's our opinions. If you don't like it, you can just leave YouTube. You can just leave our YouTube then.
Okay, no.
I'm saying like if people don't like it.
No, even though I'm not a fan of this movie, it's not my least favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Like I don't even like I might actually like it more than a Black Widow. Maybe.
Black Widow was a fucking joke because of Disney. I'll blame them for that.
I'm not gonna I don't know.
Before Disney bought and also bought Marvel, everyone wanted a Black Widow movie. Really, everyone was demanding for it, but they kept saying no, until Captain Marvel made $1 billion. They decided to have Black Widow movie, and then COVID hit. reshoots, pushbacks, and delays. That was not working years.
Like, I really wish we got a Black Widow movie back in, like, 2013.
Yes, that was amazing.
Yeah, like that's really what they should have done. And it should have been, like, a small scale spy thriller. It shouldn't have been something that cost, like, $200 million.
Yeah, no, like, I hate the Trickmaster. The Trickmaster was meant to be a fucking male in the comics and then change genders. This is all... I don't want into it.
I mean, they did the same thing with Ghost in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I know, that's another reason.
But that turned out good.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, like, Ghost I think is one of Marvel's most underrated villains.
But I don't like Trickmaster in this. She was
okay, that's fair
boring.
Enough.
She was like... Yeah, the Trickmaster, like a guy. The guy at Trickmaster is more... better than this female.
Yeah, I will admit that the Trickmaster, from what I remember, I don't remember Black Widow very well because the movie is not that great, honestly. But it did. I can't remember Trickmaster being just like an empty vessel and just not really having her own character or personality.
Yes.
Because I kind of...
She was boring. She was like...
Because they really made fucking what's his name. Ray Winstone's character like the main villain, and they kind of
they're fucking stupid.
And they're obviously modeling him visually after Harvey Weinstein because but you know that might have been to the movies.
Yes, and plus Trickmaster, the female actor of Trickmaster, should be back in Thunderbolts.
Well, maybe she'll make a better impression there.
Oh no!
So let's talk about a little bit more about Black Panther and. I think we're gonna do that, you know, as we go over the plot.
Yes.
So I'm gonna open up Black Panther's synopsis. I think I'm gonna do that on its IMDb page.
Yeah, that's the most popular page, anyways.
Yeah, that's probably going to be its most detailed.
Yes. Revolution.
Let's take a look.
You just.
Storyline. It's loading.
Yes.
What the? Still loading.
Yes. Still loading.
Please hurry up.
I know.
I guess I could read it on my phone, but I'm too lazy.
Yeah, I know.
I want to read it off my laptop.
Yeah, I know.
No, this is taking too long. I'm gonna open up my phone. So just give me a moment, suckers.
Yes.
You keep talking as
so it's really good. I like this. It was a good movie. I first watched it. Then again, then everyone was fighting me to watch it. I was like, sure. I was getting boring for me. Yay! Didn't really like the first one, but I did love the trailer though of the music. Staples, some of that.
I think it's worth noting or mentioning that even though this isn't my favorite Marvel film, this is probably the one I've revisited the most over the years because it came out in 2018, and I've probably seen it on average once a year since it came out.
Yeah.
Pretty much because I keep trying to I really want to understand what people love about this movie, and it just
I know.
I just
I feel the culture move Africans. I don't know.
I mean,
for
I mean, not every. I mean,
not Africans. Probably
I mean, not every black person loves this movie.
No, but I'm saying I know, but it could look for the young kids, African.
Well, yeah,
young kids to inspire them.
Yeah, that is true. But you know, there has to be something beyond.
Yes.
it's something just from the movie itself, because
probably they want to do like a I don't know.
Well, anyway, let's just read the synopsis and we'll talk about the.
Are you gonna read more?
Well, yeah, because I really do want to.
That's really lot.
Well, I think this is the best way to talk about the movie, what we like about it, what we don't like about it. So, I guess, okay, we're starting with the scene about. I guess we'll start with the beginning. Where
that's a lot.
There's I'm not gonna read it word for word. I'm just gonna
shuffle.
Like broad strokes. Okay, the opening scene with where the kid is told the story by his dad, I guess, where the CGI kind of prologue about the African the Panther god talking about these tribes in Wakanda.
Yes.
And it gives him this herb, and that is visually cool, but I kind of feel like it would have been better if it wasn't like this CGI kind of like particle looking thing. Like it was actually made in something that actually resembled like African art.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen a lot of African art, but this probably something that would have been more visually distinct.
Yes.
I mean, granted, it was already visually distinct to start with, so who cares?
Yes.
But so what do you think the chances are that we will actually see this Panther god in the future movie?
The Panther god really wouldn't be his son.
No, but I mean, like, how they say that this Wakandan king or one of this tribe's rulers was visited upon by this Panther god that told him about this herb.
Oh, herb, yes.
So do you think we'll actually see this Panther god?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Okay. What makes you think that?
Because if they did, they just should have done it in the second film.
Maybe you're right, but I'm not gonna rule that. I'm not going to rule it out. I'm going to suspect that at some point.
The part they did in the comics.
Yeah. I think Doctor Doom spoke with the Panther god in the comics.
Yes.
So anyway, let's keep going. So was that the fucking? So who was that story told to? Was that told to?
I think young T'Challa.
Was it young T'Challa?
I think so, or Killmonger.
I think it might have been Killmonger, but I don't know. So,
yeah, same.
So anyway, in the next scene, we see this is like in the 90s.
Yes. 1991 or 1992.
1992 it says on the synopsis.
Yes.
So anyway, what was I going to say? So yeah, the Black Panther at the time confronts his brother who is stationed in the US, who apparently he sold vibranium to Gollum.
Yes.
And he kills his brother, and
and
later on we find out that he's left his his son and his brother's son and his nephew in the US away from Wakanda.
Plus, he also, the claw.
Yeah.
He also found vibranium in Age of Ultron. Well, what did he do with those?
Good question. I don't think it's I don't think it's worth exploring because we've got this and one other movie to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
So let's keep going. So anyway, those first two scenes, they're not really captivating, but they were well done, and there's nothing really objectionable about them.
No.
We're still very much in first impressions territory.
Yes.
And then and then we get the scene of T'Challa in the he's running around Nigeria, was it, or the Congo, and he's capturing. I don't really know what his mission is. Is he liberating some woman?
I think so. They're all spies.
Because his ex-girlfriend. What's her name? She's portrayed by fucking Lupita Nyong'o, Nakia. Nakia. Yeah. For some reason, I was thinking about what her name was earlier today, and my name kept going to Akadi.
Really?
Yeah, that couldn't have been it, because because
No.
Akari sounds Japanese.
Yes.
But anyway, let's keep going.
I need a toilet. Sorry.
I guess it's one thing about that scene that doesn't really work for me is because I don't really. I don't know what I don't know what the point of that mission was.
I'll be quick.
Okay, well I'll go. Is it okay if I go without you?
Yeah.
Okay, well. Okay, it's just you and me, everyone. So let's see what else have we got here. Okay, at this kingship ceremony, we see him. He's challenged by Mabaku of the fifth tribe, and even though there's some iffy CGI in this scene, that's not really that doesn't ruin them. It doesn't ruin the scene. The scene itself is actually alright, and the revelation that Chadwick Boseman was actually suffering from cancer at this stage. The fact that that's not very apparent in that scene is actually pretty impressive. It says a lot about him. Typically that's also meant to be that scene might be might be going for the intent of showing that Wakanda is actually not a very great society if they determine their kings by like trial by combat, but it doesn't really seem like it's that way. It seems more like it's going for trying to show off how badass T'Challa is, which I mean, yeah, but I don't know, I feel like the movie's kind of not very well thought out in how it feels about Wakanda as a society.
I'm back.
Come back.
I got a pimple on my face.
Pardon?
That pimple.
Oh, I can squeeze it if you want.
After this?
Okay, sure.
Yes.
What do you... do you have any thoughts about, that coronation ceremony where he fights Mabaku?
Yes, that was good.
Okay, yeah, just that.
Yes.
Okay, in the next scene we have, London.
But it is sad that they didn't do it in the second one.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess we'll discuss that as we keep going through the movie. Okay, next we have that scene in London where Claw and Killmonger steal the vibranium axe.
Yes.
Where our introduction to Killmonger in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
I'm not going to comment that much about that because, I feel like that's something that I guess would just leave my analysis of Killmonger towards the end.
Yes.
But I guess the main thing I would say is that, that's Killmonger's introduction to the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
Or into the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
Okay, next we have the, I guess the South Korean scene.
Oh.
Where, I mean, the scene is, it's alright.
Yes.
I do remember from, before the movie released, that Black Panther was, like, Marvel's James Bond.
Yes.
Is it because of that scene? Because I think that's kind of, kind of dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Like, because, a monarch being comparable to James Bond, I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It does have a cool scene that looks like it's filmed in one shot where everybody's, focused on 4 different characters, fighting and shit.
Yes. It does.
And also we have Stan Lee's cameo in that.
Yeah, no, I missed that, his cameos.
Yeah, I mean, his last cameo was in Endgame.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. The first one after his death was Into the Spider-Verse.
What?
That was his first cameo after his death.
Yeah, and first cameo. Isn't it like his first cameo? But he wasn't in Spider-Man Far From Home because then they put him in. He was
not Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
The animated one.
The anime.
The one with the fucking Miles Morales.
Oh, the game.
No, not the game.
He was in the game.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, he passed. Yes.
Yeah, the animated movie.
Yes, plus he was in the DC Titans the movie as well. He was like, I'm in a DC movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That was funny.
I haven't seen Teen Titans Go yet.
The movie.
Well, yeah, I haven't seen.
But he was last. He was in the Spider-Man 2018 the game as well.
Okay, well, I haven't played that game yet.
Yeah, it was like really, it was amazing.
Okay, I guess we'll go forward because in that scene they apprehend a Claw, and during his questioning, Killmonger breaks him out.
Yeah.
And Bilbo Baggins, whom T'Challa met in South Korea because he was also looking for Claw, gets injured.
Yes.
And I mean, that is a lot happening, but it doesn't really capture your kind of. Let's keep going.
Yes.
T'Challa and company take Bilbo back into Wakanda because only their medicine can repair the damage done to his spine because he took a bullet for Lupton Nyong'o.
Yes.
So anyway, in the next scene, Killmonger kills Claw while also shooting through his girlfriend. Put a pin in that.
Yes.
So anyway, he takes Claw's body to Wakanda and reveals his identity as N'Jabu's son.
Yes.
To the tribal elders and challenges T'Challa for the throne.
Yeah.
And
that was sad.
Yeah. Well, let's keep going. Well, let's keep going. Killmonger wins the fight.
Yes.
And he kills. I don't remember who it was. I think it was a person who.
Yeah, he killed his betrayed his father.
He was an elder.
Yeah, he betrayed his father.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He was young.
I do remember who he was.
Yes.
But he kills him in front of everyone, and T'Challa is upset.
Yes.
And I feel like we're meant to feel for him, but we kind of don't. Because
yes.
The character hadn't made that much of an impression.
Yes.
And even though Chadwick Boseman is trying to sell it, it doesn't work.
No.
I will say that even though Chadwick Boseman was suffering from cancer at that time, the fact that it wasn't very apparent is actually a testament to how tough he was.
Yeah, I know.
He looked like he was in pretty good shape.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it was like until there's an article about it.
Yeah, so let's keep going. So,
yes.
Yeah, and after Killmonger beats T'Challa, he drinks the herb, sees a vision of his dad, and burns down the rest of the herbs.
Yes.
I think that's let's keep going. So anyway,
it's just like he did burn the herbs, but left for the second movie.
Yeah, so
just so you know, we're going to talk about the second movie. So
I thought that was spoilers.
Yes, for the second one.
Probably should have said this at the start, but spoilers.
Yes.
So anyway, let's keep going. Killmonger. So I don't know if I already mentioned this, but Killmonger does throw Black Panther down a waterfall. He's presumed dead.
Yeah.
But his sister, his mother, his ex-lover, and Bilbo go to M'Baku to try and convince him, please be the next Black Panther, because Killmonger he's going to go insane. He's going to try and destroy the world and make Wakanda like a powerful empire that takes over the world, and that's not our way.
No.
But M'Baku's like, we actually found your brother.
Yes.
And they give his brother the herb, and
talk to his father again.
Yeah, and in the meantime, Black Panther has become disillusioned with his image of Wakanda.
Yes.
Wakanda being so isolationist and against helping other nations. He feels like that's kind of like been a weakness of the great of the great nation, and he says like, "You're all wrong."
Yes.
And he is good in that scene, and I kind of feel like if they want that to be the message of that movie, they should have gone like more into it.
Yes.
Yeah, and we probably should have seen more of Wakanda.
Yes.
I feel like there's too much emphasis on like the aristocracy.
And like, 'cause in the second one, we had to see more of Wakanda.
Yeah. Well, we'll put a pin in that because we do. That's going to be its own subject.
Yes.
So anyway, yeah. At the end, there is a battle where Martin Freeman, he flies the Wakandan plane to destroy all the other planes that are going to carry out Wakanda weapons.
Yes.
There's going to be you have Wakanda's guards and the M'Baku's guards fighting each other, and you've got Killmonger versus Black Panther. Black Panther Killmonger portrayed by fucking Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, it's like it was like the CGI was it was good, like action.
I mean, the CGI rhinos were kind of bad at some point.
Yes, but when we were watching it like again, see, it was like 4 years old anyway.
Yeah, anyway, so let's keep going.
Yes.
So anyway, Black Panther, beats fucking Killmonger.
Yes.
And
he begs for death.
Yeah,
Killmonger.
Yeah, but he shows him the fucking sunset because he said because Killmonger's dad said it was the most beautiful.
Yes.
And even though they do have the technology to heal Killmonger, Killmonger pretty much kills himself because he doesn't want to. I mean, I guess we may as well like quote him like, "Why, so he can be prisoner?
Yeah.
No, bury me at sea.
Yeah.
Just like how my ancestors jumped over the ship because they knew death was better than bondage."
Yes.
And I feel like that scene should have been rewritten.
They should have done something.
I feel like the scene could have been rewritten and maintain the same message because as it is a little. It's just kind of cringy.
Yeah, and like Michael B. Jordan regrets like he was killing his character. She should have like begged like to survive. Like should have like begged the writers or something. So anyway, let's just wrap this up because T'Challa he announces that he's gonna declare what Wakanda can do to the United Nations. Yes.
And that's Black Panther.
Yeah.
So what works about this movie? Okay, sometimes the CGI is pretty.
Yes.
None of the actors I think are like poorly cast.
No.
Even though I don't think the characters are the characters are written the best.
Yes.
All the time. The music is definitely probably the best thing about the movie.
Yes, it is.
So
it was like
okay, I guess we might as well get to what doesn't work about it.
Yes, it was fucking boring.
I mean, yeah, I do think it's boring. Okay, I guess I might as well talk about what one of my main problems with this movie is. I've been thinking about this for like a long time because I'm actually been considering. I think I might actually do a video about this on my main channel.
Yes.
But okay, I don't think Killmonger works. I've seen
that one. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people say that Killmonger is one of Marvel's best villains.
They could have done something else.
Okay, well, Killmonger. Michael B. Jordan is a great actor.
Yes, he was.
Probably one of the best of his generation.
Yes.
But if you think Killmonger is anywhere near as good as like say Loki.
Yes.
You are out of your goddamn mind.
But in the comics, Killmonger was much brutal than like MCU because they have to change things up.
Well, yeah. I mean that happens with adaptations. So, but anyway, let's keep going. So I guess. Okay, what? Okay.
Yeah, tell me like Wizard.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna. Okay, I guess the short of it. I don't think Killmonger actually gives a shit about black people.
No.
You know, I mean, yeah, he says all this rhetoric, but it comes across as like, just just hot air because
yes,
you know he shoots through his girlfriend to get to Claw.
Yeah.
You know, I mean him killing you know his you know that old guy during the battle.
Yes,
you know that's understandable because he killed his his brother, but you know the way he kind of like fucking you know like tries to like I guess I guess degrade Black Panther.
Yes.
And
yeah, but it's like he don't really care anything. He only cares about the power.
I mean, he comes across as way too arrogant.
Yes.
Like if he was just written slightly more noble or misguided, I think this would have worked a lot better. Like, did you know that there was a deleted scene where between Killmonger and his girlfriend where they have this agreement that if a situation where you know where like Claw takes her hostage, that they agree that he would shoot her.
Oh really?
Yeah, they both agreed that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, yeah, obviously.
Didn't know.
But the point is that since that scene was cut from the movie,
yes,
you know, it just leaves Killmonger looking like somebody that doesn't actually give a shit about his black girlfriend.
No.
And just kills her because hey, she was literally in the way.
Yeah.
And okay, what else? Okay, and also like it's that scene where he says that, you know, like my ancestors that jumped from the ship. Okay, that comes across as cringy because because his ancestors, like, if they had jumped off the ship, he would not be alive because they are his ancestors.
Yeah, exactly. And
it should have been something like my brothers and sisters that jumped off the ship.
Yeah,
like that would have carried the same meaning and would have actually made sense.
Yeah.
And okay, what else doesn't really work about the character?
It was so fucking boring.
I guess something else that maybe he could have had a few more scenes to.
Yeah, he could have more like background, like how like the special army, like his background, like how to become like Killmonger, like from the army and all that.
I mean, like, you know, Killmonger debuted in a phase of the MCU where Marvel was stepping up its villains, and you know, the villains from this era were getting better because you had like Hela.
Yes.
Yeah, you had fucking Ego, the Living Planet.
Yes. Thanos.
Thanos, obviously Thanos. And Ghost. Yeah. I mean, I have to say, Killmonger is very much at the bottom of that. I think he's at the same level as Vulture.
Yes.
Who, you know, a lot of other people said that Vulture is one of Marvel's better villains. I'm kind
They're probably like for the Spider-Man universe.
I mean, I'm kind of at the opinion where Vulture is kind of like overrated.
Yeah.
And there were some people saying that Michael B. Jordan might have deserved a best supporting actor nomination.
Yes.
Which, like I said, I don't think his performance is bad, but I don't think he.
What about the second? I'll wait till later.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that. Well, anyway, like I said, I don't think he and the script I don't think they're ever on the same wavelength. No. Because, you know, the script sometimes it calls for Killmonger to be like arrogant and I feel like Michael B. Jordan's trying to portray him as sympathetic.
Yes.
And other times the script is calling for Killmonger to be sympathetic.
Yes.
And Michael B. Jordan is portraying him as just as arrogant.
Yes.
And this is unfortunate because Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther, that's true. But what I'm saying is that he also directed Michael B. Jordan in the Creed movies.
Oh yeah, and
well, the first one. He didn't come back for Creed 2. But anyway, he directed a much better performance out of fucking Michael B. Jordan in the Creed movies. Yes.
The third one is actually directed by Michael B. Jordan.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yes.
I mean, well, like Stallone directed some of the Rocky movies himself.
But he might be like the Rocky star, Sylvester Stallone. He might be back in the third Creed movie.
Yeah. I mean, I am going to miss Stallone.
Yes.
But the Creed movies should probably probably time for them to just totally focus on Creed.
Yes. The last focus on Creed.
Yeah, I mean it's time.
Yes.
But anyway, okay, what else do I think not really works about this movie? Maybe Black Panther could have been better written.
Could be better.
Because T'Challa, describe his character.
He just weak.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Not weak, but like half.
I mean, okay, here's what I would describe him. Yes. I'll describe him as noble.
Noble.
You have to noble is pretty evident. Conflicted, I think, is fair to say, and I think that's kind of it.
Yes.
Like he's not okay. Mark Chadwick Boseman, say what you want about his performance. The character he's portraying, I think, could have been better written.
Yeah, he could have.
I mean, like I said, I think Black Panther was much better in Civil War.
Yes.
When he becomes...
Compared to these.
Yeah, so anyway, something else that I think... I think another problem is Wakanda itself.
Yes, when I saw a portion, not the whole fucking...
Okay, the movie's kind of portraying... Wakanda is like this paradise.
Yes.
But the movie also kind of tries to point out the problems with Wakanda.
Yeah.
Because, it's a monarchy where you need to define the... But it shows the problem... it actually shows in this movie where Killmonger takes the throne.
Yes.
And he's immediately going to start doing, like, bad shit.
Yes.
Which feels like it's meant to... It's kind of at odds with...
Yes.
with how it's done with when T'Challa does the same thing.
Yes.
I mean, either it's bad the whole time or it's not.
Yeah.
And you have like Killmonger and
Killmonger.
No. I keep saying Killmonger. I mean Black Panther.
Yes.
Where he has this conversation with Daniel Kaluuya's character, where he says Wakanda should be doing more to help the world.
Yes.
And you have and Daniel Kaluuya says, you let these refugees in. You let their problems in as well.
Yes.
Which is that's only one scene, and it's not really it's not really an issue again until like the UN scene at the end.
Yeah.
So I mean.
But they won't like show the Vibranium anyway, so. Because all the governments want the vibrating it anyway and they don't want to use it as weapons. I mean, if we're going to talk about that, I think we might as well start the next subject. Yes.
Subject, and that's
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and you can probably notice a.
Spoilers, does you know?
Well, yeah. I mean, we already said that, but
yes.
You probably notice a conspicuous. Kind of a missing character between the two.
Yes.
And that's because between the release of Black Panther and Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Chadwick Boseman passed due to colon cancer.
Yes. Stage 4.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of that was genuinely shocking.
Yes.
Like I could not really believe it. Even after I looked into it, it's something that's it's really shocking.
It is.
I mean the last movie I saw Chadwick Boseman in was The Five Bloods.
Yeah.
Where his character also having died years prior in that movie.
Oh shit.
Well, I think he was still alive when the movie was released, but his character was dead for years because the movie is a non-linear kind of Vietnam movie, directed by Spike Lee.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, if you have not seen The Five Bloods, you should see it because it's a damn good movie.
Yes.
I have a review on my channel. Anyway, so yeah, this movie has a lot to like live up to because it needs to change its. I mean, it's lost its main star.
Yes.
You're gonna need to
Those are real cars, by the way, too. Some actors actually do cry.
I mean, I believe it.
Yes.
You're gonna have to like reinvent the series.
Yes.
And it's kind of pretty much evident because the whole movie is kind of like T'Challa's and Chadwick Boseman's shadow kind of like kind of looms over this whole movie, kind of like giving it a kind of it kind of has the effect on this movie the same
a grief.
Well, yeah, he kind of has the effect on this movie the same that that Brandon Lee had on The Crow.
Yes.
And in the start of this movie, the Marvel logo is all Black Panther. All Chadwick Boseman, all T'Challa, and that is a respectful way to do it. Yes. I don't even think the Marvel fanfare
last played Black Panther was in Endgame.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yes.
But did the Marvel fanfare play over the opening logo? It did?
No, it was actually the all Black Panther. I
know, but the fanfare like do.
Yeah.
It did?
No, like a fan, like wasn't the Marvel, was sad, wasn't that.
Was there any music at all?
There was, but not like not the main song, the main opening song.
Was it more the was it more the usual Black Panther theme?
I'm not too sure. It wasn't that. It wasn't the. I guess it was like a sad song or like a not a sad song. It's like a song that like goes for the intro and wasn't like the Marvel intro song that I used to have.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I remember there being no music.
Oh, there must be. And I'm that tired at the moment, so.
Well, I guess let's.
Yes.
I guess we'll start with the opening scene where T'Challa is like passing away due to the illness. And Shuri is trying to
recreate
the herb so that he can recover, but it's it's too late.
Yes.
I feel like that kind of I feel like everyone in that scene was kind of like drawing upon their reaction to Chadwick Boseman's passing.
Yes. It was.
Yeah.
And it was so sad. Next they have like a traditional like African like funeral as well.
Yeah, I mean I don't know how accurate it was to
I didn't know about like this looks like it.
I mean like this movie I think one thing I like about this movie is that it's I guess we might as well talk about how our broad strokes general feeling towards this movie. You go first.
Pardon?
You go first.
It was a good movie, but it should have more action.
I do agree. I think it should have more action. But having been said that, I do like this movie. I think it's better than the first one.
Yeah, but plus she was much better Black Panther than Chad Boseman did it in the first Black Panther film.
I mean, I'm not going to say.
I'm not saying better.
I'm not going to say that. But what do you think? Okay, if you're going to score this movie out of 10, what would you give it?
I gave it a 10. Or 9, yes.
Okay, I'm probably not. I don't probably love it as much as you. I'll probably give it a 7 or an 8.
Oh, that's what I did. I said a 7 and 8 before. My bad.
Okay, well I give it an 8.
Yeah, 7 and 8. But some more action.
Okay, if we were putting this in the Marvel tier listings,
yes,
where would you have put it?
I put didn't I say a C or B or like a C or D?
Well, we put the first Black Panther in a C.
Yeah, so I think this was B or C for me.
Really? I might put it in the B if somebody was arguing, but I can go as high as A.
Yes. But the visual was amazing though.
Yeah, the visuals are quite good. I think some of the scenes are like too darkly lit.
Yes.
But I guess I guess we can talk about that now.
Yes.
Because this movie it has the debut of Namor.
Yes, the first mutant named see you.
Yeah,
Technically,
yeah. I guess so. I guess one thing that I'd like the actor's performance.
Yes.
I feel like he's going to I guess I feel like we have to.
Yes.
Okay, he's fine as a villain, but I feel like where he's gonna, the same way,
a good hero.
The same way how Marvel, when Loki debuted, he was
yes,
he was good, but later on he kind of becomes better.
Yes, but
as a villain,
because what's his name was not technically not a villain. He's not a villain. He actually is a hero as well.
M'Baku.
No, the villain.
Namor.
Yeah, Namor. Yeah, he actually turns good. He was in the
Namor. Yes, Namor.
Namor is technically not a villain, but they can play both sides. He can play both sides, and plus, he was meant to be like he did the Doctor Strange Multi Universe. It's what's called the Little Army? No. Illusion Army, wasn't it? What's the thing? The
Illuminati.
Yeah, he's the original one in the comics. He was a little army in the comics.
I guess we can say that. Whatever the case, I think we can call him the antagonist of the film. Whether or not he's actually a villain, he's certainly the antagonist.
Yes.
I guess
he's not. He's a kind of. Because it's like he could be a villain if he really wanted to be.
I mean, I guess it really depends on what the creative team wants to do.
Yeah, but he's very powerful though.
So anyway, I guess we were talking about
yes.
What's the name? Lady Wright?
Yeah. No,
I don't think it's Lady Wright.
Who's it?
I'm gonna look up her name.
Yes.
Shiri, the character.
Yeah.
I'm looking up her name. It's fucking. God dang it! Load, fucking load. God damn what?
Is it?
Letitia Wright.
Yes.
Letitia Wright. Okay, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, what do you think? What do you think of her as the main protagonist of the film?
That's just good. I enjoyed it.
Yep, I think she slips in.
She's did like good. She was good in it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the reworking the series a lot to accommodate her, but
yes,
for what they've done, they kind of she pulls it off.
She did.
Yeah, and she pulls off being the the Black Panther.
Yes,
and,
I thought she would become killing Namor. Namor because of her Black Panther. It was Marco Black. It was Killmonger when she took the herb.
Let's leave. Well, okay. Since you brought it up, yeah, she does take the herb. She does recreate the herb. Yes. She does take it, and she sees Killmonger.
Yes, fuck. He was like fuck. He was much better than there.
Yes, I really like Killmonger here. Yes. How he's like this kind of satanic, corrupt. Tempting corruption. Yes. And that's a way more appropriate depiction of him. Yes. Based on because as opposed to his what they tried to do in the first Black Panther. Yes. That didn't work. This does. Yes. And even though he's made reappearances in What If, I haven't seen What If.
I mean.
I thought you had.
I have, but I haven't seen I've seen some episodes, but I haven't seen the whole lot.
Okay, well, I've seen.
I'd
love to see him more in more cinematic ventures.
Yeah, because I only watched it with my cousin. I haven't seen the whole series. Like, I was with my cousin, just put it on. And we were watching it, and we ended up getting doing something else. Put a movie on then.
Okay then.
Yes.
So something else we've kind of talked about. I mean, okay, let's talk about fucking. Okay, you talk about the film's lack of action. Yes. I wouldn't say it has a lack of action, but
it could have more action.
It has plenty of action, but yes, I think it could have used a bit more because this is a pretty long movie.
Yeah, it is.
It's 20 minutes longer than the first one. Yeah. But this movie does have a lot to explore. It needs to explore how everyone's reacting to the death of T'Challa. It needs to introduce its villain, its backstory. Yes. It's kind of interesting how in one side of this conflict, you have Wakanda untouched by colonialism.
Yeah.
And you have Namor, who is worked to be this, like, Aztec kind of, like, character.
He has another Barbarian under the ocean.
Pardon?
He has Barbarian.
Yeah, that is a source of conflict because, other world governments are trying to invade Wakanda for its vibranium, but, Wakanda's prepared for everything.
Yes.
But, Namor, there's Wakanda, there's a vibranium in the ocean, and Namor has plenty of it.
Yes.
But as I was saying, Wakanda is untouched by colonialism.
Yes.
And Namor is a victim of colonialism because, he's centuries years old and he's seen the Spanish conquistadors, invasion of, his, of South America and enslavement and disease. And, he's gone for, some time, and then he comes back to, kill the colonialists.
Yes.
Which is, so he's seen the effects
everything,
not only has he seen the effects of colonialism, he's experienced it.
Yes.
And he's come from it.
Yeah.
And, Wakanda, it's shielded itself from in colonialism, so it's kind of not. They can't really understand it.
Yes.
And I thought that was a pretty interesting angle.
Yes. And plus, I thought like Shuri, Shuri. I'm gonna rat him out to the world. Like there's another people, like another creatures, and but no one knows. Like I thought she was gonna rat him out to the government. Like that's what I thought. Like
I mean, I think the government already kind of knows about the fish people, don't they?
No,
they don't.
No, they thought Wakanda and attacking I think so. I'm not too sure.
I mean, it's I don't know,
but they were putting blame on Wakanda.
It's been a few days since I've seen the movie.
Yeah, same.
Even though I'm pretty certain of my thoughts on it.
Yeah, but I could be wrong.
Since this stream has already gone for a little, it's already gone on for quite a while.
Yeah.
Let's talk about one more thing, and that's Ironheart.
Oh, her.
You don't sound enthusiastic.
No. I know, she's not my favourite.
I mean, I thought this was a pretty good debut for her, and
good actor, but don't care. I feel like Marvel trying to replace her as Iron Man. I mean,
you could say that.
Yeah, but Robert Downey Jr. is my favourite.
I mean, yeah, well, yeah.
Don't like her suit. Don't like her everything.
Okay. I will say this about the suit. I don't. Okay. I've seen some people like the suit. It looks like a Power Rangers suit.
And it looks awful.
I mean, the CGI probably could have been a bit better, but something else about the suit did kind of bug me design-wise. Having now seen the movie, okay, it does not look like anything that the Wakandans wear.
No.
Nor does it look like anything that the
Iron Man.
Let me finish.
Yes, go.
Nor does it look like anything that fucking Namor wears.
Yes.
Like Wakanda has an Afro-futurist aesthetic.
Yes.
Namor has like a
toy.
Well, I was gonna say like an Aztec aesthetic.
Yes.
Vivi Williams, Ironheart, kind of comes in looking like a Power Ranger.
Yeah.
And it's jarring. Nothing else in the movie looks like that.
And it plays
like there is plenty more in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that does look like that, but in this movie, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, and I didn't like it because it feels like it's going to try to replace Iron Man. Like, everyone forget about Iron Man. Like, think about her, Ironheart. I gotta find a suit. I can go into space.
I mean, eventually, like, Miles Morales is going to replace Peter Parker.
Yeah, that's fine, but like...
Okay, why is that fine, but not Vivi Williams?
I love Iron Man, but it just feels like...
Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. couldn't portray Iron Man
I know, but it could be like other first.
I mean, are you fine?
I don't know.
Are you fine with the Falcon portraying Captain America?
Nope.
I mean, okay, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I prefer Steve Rogers.
I mean,
I love Steve Rogers characters.
I mean, Chris Evans can portray the character forever.
Oh no, but he likes to return as Captain America though.
That is an interesting name.
Yes.
But anyway, that is my main issue with Ironheart's just her suit. I think that maybe it'll look better in her own series, or maybe not because it is going to be a Disney Plus streaming series with a lower budget. So
not high budget, I'm just guessing. I mean, they'll pick up him good money.
I mean, it probably is going to be decently budgeted, but they're probably going to strip down the suit and make it look more, I guess.
Hope it doesn't look like Iron Man's suit though.
We'll see. Maybe it won't look out of place in its own series.
Yes.
I guess one other thing we can talk about is Black Panthers and the Queen.
Yes. Oh my god.
What's her name again?
Angela
Bassett.
Yes.
That's the actress portraying the Queen.
Yes. Oh my god, she's done so good.
Yeah, she did.
She's fucking amazing.
Yeah, she was legitimately good in the movie.
Yes.
Probably the best performance in the movie.
I know, better than the first one. Yeah, she did.
And this other critic I saw says that he thinks that the performance is legitimately Oscar worthy.
Yes.
I did not think that.
I did.
I didn't immediately think that when I saw the movie, even though I did think it was really good.
Yes.
But now that he said that, I was like, yeah, I think she could be nominated for an Oscar. Yeah,
because this doesn't feel like a Marvel studio movie. It didn't feel like to me it was like a Marvel movie at all. Like a Marvel studio didn't feel like to me. It felt like it was like a, you know what I mean? I don't know.
It feels pretty much like a Marvel movie to me.
It didn't to me. I don't know. Feels.
What is it missing?
It doesn't feel like it. Just feels like it's.
It pretty much sets up more Marvel stuff.
I know, but
it introduces Namor, who is going to reappear in later movies.
Yes.
It's got a mid-credit scene where it shows us fucking
his son.
Yeah, T'Challa's son.
The true ruler of Wakanda.
Yeah, it has Ironheart. That's she's gonna she's gonna debut in it. She's gonna have her own Disney Plus series. I guess the only thing this film is missing is a post-credit scene.
Yeah, at the end.
Which I don't know. Do you think Marvel is kind of trying to face them out?
No, they're trying to do it. They're trying to trick us. Because you don't know. We expect some movies. Some movies might have my credits in. Marvel won't tell you earlier until you waited too long. Because
Endgame didn't have an end credit scene.
No, because you always make sure if we read it up, when it came out, when all the movie comes out, always make sure they have post credits in how many and all that. I didn't rated.
Okay, cool. So I guess that's
they might phase out. There should be more. It depends on what movies or shows they do.
Well, I guess that's the episode.
Yeah.
That was our thoughts on Black Panther, the movies, as well as his appearance in Civil War.
They did more side of Wakanda. See more side of Wakanda, the beach. Not the beach, but
I feel like we didn't see more.
Not more, culture. But not the culture, but more of the other the bush, where they're camping. You get to see more of the water and the technology that has been built so much. They own it's been built. I feel like it's been built more of the years than from the 2018 one. Technology.
Well, like I said, I think we've spoken enough, so I think we'll just call it a night here.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Was the
Movie
Black Panther stream.
Yes.
More episodes coming soon.
Yes.
More content coming soon. See you guys later. Bye bye.